Most people want the fast route. Quick money, instant fame, easy success. But that mindset, that's the reason they stay broke, stay frustrated, and never build anything that lasts. This chapter from the 50th Law is about the one trait that separates those who rise above from those who crash: mastery. And mastery only comes to those who respect the process. For 50 Cent, everything started on a corner in Southside Queens. Hustling wasn't some glamorous lifestyle. It was slow, it was cold, it was repetitive. He spent day after day pushing product to the same faces in the same neighbourhoods. No shortcuts, no highlights. Just grind. He watched others fall into the trap of fast money. His friend TC went from hustling to robbing stores and banks. He got money, spent it fast, and came back for more. But the second time around he didn't make it out. He was shot and killed. Then there was Spite, who tried to flip his street money into a business, but rushed the process. No discipline, no plan. The business collapsed, the streets took him back in, and he never recovered. 50 realised fast money is a drug. You chase it once, it changes how you see the world. You expect things to come easy, but easy come, easy go. He decided early on he was going to take the long road. He treated hustling like a job. Same hours, same routine, same focus. He used the slow moments to strategize, plan his escape from the streets, and train his mind for something bigger. He got into boxing, not to fight, but to build discipline. He was terrible at first, but day after day, he trained, he practiced, he endured the boredom. And he got good. That experience taught him everything. Hard work beats talent. Repetition builds power. Patience creates freedom. When he transitioned into music, the same mindset applied. He didn't just start rapping and expect a record deal. He studied under Jam Master Jay. He learned production. He learned marketing. He spent long nights writing and recording, long days sitting in Columbia Records, soaking up every detail of how the industry worked. While other artists partied and blew their advance checks, he was building his foundation. So when Columbia dropped him after he got shot 9 times, he didn't fold. He was already too far ahead. He launched his mixtape campaign, applying everything he learned. Step by step, he built the buzz that caught Eminem's attention and earned him a deal with Interscope. And even then, after the big contract, after the platinum albums, he still wasn't satisfied. He saw that the corporate world was no different from the streets. Executives chasing short-term deals, too impatient to build anything meaningful. So he turned down endorsements and built his own businesses. Vitamin Water, G-Unit Clothing, his film company, books. Every move connected, every step part of a bigger strategy. While others were chasing trends, 50 was building legacy. Now here's the truth. Mastery has nothing to do with talent. It's about time. It's about boring, repetitive work. It's about developing the patience to push through that moment where everyone else quits. But our culture fears boredom. We've been trained to chase stimulation, fast entertainment, instant gratification. So anything slow feels like suffering. That's why most people never become great. They can't sit in silence. They can't train when nobody's watching. They can't commit when the payoff isn't immediate. But boredom is the gatekeeper to greatness. If you can sit in it, practice through it, and commit to something long enough to get good at it, you become rare, and rare equals powerful. Even in history, the greatest minds had to go through this process. Isaac Newton spent 20 months in isolation during the plague, reading, calculating, reflecting. While the world panicked, he built modern science. He didn't start out as a genius. He became one through boredom, study, and immersion. We see people's highlight reels and think they're born with it. But the real magic happens in the shadows, when nobody's clapping, when nothing's exciting, when it's just you and the work. Over time, the discipline becomes natural. The craft becomes second nature. That's when people call it talent or genius. But it's really just consistency. Most people will never get there. They're addicted to distractions. They want shortcuts. But you can be different. You can choose mastery. You can embrace the repetition. You can respect the process. And when you do, you'll realize that boredom was never the enemy. It was your training ground.